I'm CASSIAFAEHAYDEN. Welcome to my channel. My hair's actually clean today, so I get to do a video without a hat on. It's actually okay looking today. I do need to dye it again, but I don't dye my hair unless it's spring, so I can't afford to do it more than that, and I couldn't really afford to do it this last spring, so that's why there's so much brown still in it. Yeah. But anyway, today I want to do my home office fidget toys. I don't really have a home office, but I do my writing outside of the house. I don't have the room for a home office. If I did, then I wouldn't do my writing outside of the house. I'd just go to another room and close the door and just write in there. But yeah, I used to do it at the soup kitchen, but people wouldn't leave me alone there. So I've been trying to find a good Wednesday, because I would prefer to do it on Wednesdays. Days that I would more than likely be over by the library anyway, because my church is right next door to the library. So days that I'd be going to church for things like choir practice, or the church potluck, or whatever, good reason, anything that I might go to later on in the day, good reason to go over there to write prior to going over to the church. But anyway, so yeah, so I write a little bit, and I like to have my fidget toys when I'm writing to resemble things that you would use while you're writing. So anyway, so back to it, my my office type fidget toys. This one I got from Dollar Tree. You probably saw it on a recent video. It's a pen with a little butterfly poppet on the top. And it actually writes pretty well. I did test all of my fidget pens that are actual real pens. So this actually writes pretty well. So there's that. And then I have another poppet pen that I got from Mrs. Bench. That's like a little game controller. I don't know if you can see it, but there's words on the pop bubble that says game over. I love it when they have texture like that. It's really cool. It gives it a little bit extra. It feels better when it has its own little texture. So there's that. But now the poppet things aren't where they originally were when I bought the pens. I actually had to move them to the pen caps, because I lost one of the pen caps, and it took me an entire day to find it. So I'm like, I'm not going to lose that again. So instead of losing the pen cap and having nowhere to put it, I put the fidget toy on the pen cap so that I can just put the pen cap on the pen when I'm using it. So, I mean, I know it's not genius, but, I mean, makes more sense than leaving the fidget toy on the other side of the pen where it was originally, and it just like being in the way to use the other end for the pen cap when you're using the pen. So you don't lose it. So pen cap's not just like sitting off to the side with the fidget toy over here, and then you're like, where'd my pen cap go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And then spend the entire day searching for it. Yeah. Just makes more sense to just, I mean, I know that they put it on the end for a reason. I'm thinking the reason was they wanted you to decide where the hell you wanted it on the pen. But But yeah, I do like it better on the pen cap. That way I can not lose my pen cap. When it dries out, I'll probably just put it on a different pen. But anyway, speaking of those other pens, if it dries out, I don't normally keep them in here, but I put them in here so I could like get to them. Anyway, no, not you yet. Not ready for you yet. I am going to buy more of these because I didn't get all of the colors. And the reason why I want all of the colors is so that I can get fidget pen things for all of these. But anyway, so I have these little puzzle pens. They have like a little ball in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think there might be more than one ball. I don't know. Yep, there's 2 balls. I see 2 balls. It's hard to find the balls. But anyway, it's like a little puzzle on a pen. Now, I don't really... Sorry, I have an itch. I don't really like playing with the puzzles on these. It'll interest me for like maybe 5 minutes, and then I'll be like, okay, that's just too hard. But what I do like about them is they rattle. So, you know, that's entertaining for me. It rattles, and then you put another fidget thing on the end, or maybe on the cap, or something. Somewhere. We'll put it somewhere. Somewhere it'll actually fit. But, you know, you put the fidget pen thing on there somewhere, and then, you know, when you're not playing with the fidget on it, you can just shake it, and it'll make that cool little rattle sound. So, I like those for my fidget pens. And, like I said, I did test all of these. Every pen that actually writes, that is actually supposed to write, I tried them all, and these write really good too. I was kind of surprised, because normally, I don't do ballpoint pens. I'm kind of picky about ballpoint pens. I'm kind of a G2 Pilot type girl, so I get frustrated with ballpoint pens very easily, mostly because, like, you lose the cap and it dries out, and then it never wants to work again. And everywhere you go where there are ballpoint pens, they've always lost the caps. They're like, oh, the pen doesn't work. Well, it doesn't have a cap on it. Why would it still work? Maybe if you don't lose the caps, maybe the pens will still work. But anyway, never been a fan of ballpoint pens. Just always really loved G2 Pilots because they are the best writing pens there are. They're kind of expensive though, and I kind of can't afford it right now. But then, anyway, let's go with this next. Okay, this, I'm sure you guys have seen before. What are you doing? In one of my other videos. I'm sure you've seen all of these in one of my other videos. But this is my little magnetic pen. Does all kinds of cool stuff. But let's move that out of the way. This right here spins like a fidget spinner. This is stretchy. You can move these little magnetic balls wherever the heck you want. You can make it spin. Isn't that cool? It's cool, huh? And then another cool part, I was kind of, when I noticed this, I was kind of like, does that actually write? Is it gonna break the ink thing inside? Because, you know, that's your automatic thought. But I inspected it afterwards, and I was like, oh, okay, so it must be flexible too. But anyway, so the pen itself bends. Isn't that cool? It's a bendy. And it has a pen cap too. I mean, make sure everything's working properly. But anyway, I figured out that the best way to store it is basically to... I was storing it in a different way before, but yeah, it likes to just do what it wants because it's magnetic. Gimme. Do what it says. I am the boss of you. There, okay. Is to store it like that. And preferably away from things that are metal that can stick to it. But anyway, moving on. I'll do these next. I'm sure you guys saw these in one of my videos too. These are not real writing pens. They don't write, but these are Sensory FX Fidget sticks, but they look like pens. And they do a lot of cool stuff. Like they click. Who doesn't love the pen clicker thing? Everyone loves the pen clicker thing. And then that actually moves all the way. But who doesn't love doing that with their pens? Like, everybody loves doing that. That's why most of my pens have the thing broke off of it. Because I just love sitting there just la 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 la. And then it's a pop tube. It's not a particularly loud pop tube, but I mean, if you're in the library, you don't need it. You don't need it or want it to be very loud anyway. You just want it to be entertaining. So it's this one particularly. This particular pop tube is actually perfect for an office because it's actually a really quiet pop tube. So you don't find quiet pop tubes very often. So this would actually work for... It's wiggly. It's wiggly. That's entertaining too. So it is actually good for an office, even though normally you do not want to bring pop tubes to an office because normally they're not that quiet. So that's the whole point of most pop tubes, because they're not quiet, so they're loud and annoying, and that's the fun of it. That's what makes it entertaining, is that it's loud and annoying. So anyway, there's that. And then we got this one, which is kind of like, what are they called again? I'm having a moment. I know what they are. I'm having a moment. They're not Tangles. Wacky Track. This is like a Wacky Track. A really, really fat Wacky Track. So, you got the Wacky Track on there. You got the pen clip thingy. The clicker. Like, how entertaining is that? Can't think of what you want to write? Just play with your fidgets for a little bit. And, you know, inspiration will come to you. It'll come to you. And then there's this one, which, again, the clip works great, and they all do that. All of them do that. So you don't break it. And the clicker, and then this one, it like swivels. They all of them all the way up do that. But I noticed I don't play with this one as much because I'm super OCD, and I like to have them be put back exactly where they're supposed to be after I play with them, and it's really hard to make them go back exactly where you want them. So it's kind of frustrating for me, this one. I mean, I like it. It's pretty. It is fun to play with when you're just twisting it around, but trying to put it back into place is really annoying. But I mean, if you're not OCD like I am, it might not bother you. You might just like playing with it, twisting it around, and be like, whatever. But I do like twisting it around. It's the OCD part of feeling the need to put it back after that that gets in the way of me playing with it as much. But I do really, really like this one. It's really fun to play with. So, yeah. And these came out of blind bags. So you don't know what you're going to get. And I did get an extra one. Can't remember. I think it was it tried to run away. I think it was this one that I got an extra one of. And I put it in Avea's Christmas present. I don't know if she likes it or not. She didn't really play with any of the toys while she was unboxing them on Christmas. She opened it and then looked at it like, oh my god, that's a lot of fidget toys. And then didn't touch anything. Just set it aside like, I like it, but I'm overwhelmed. Me, I would have just dug right into it and played with everything. But I mean, not everybody's like that. Some people open a box of that many toys and they're like, "Whoa, what do I do? I don't know if I want to touch anything yet." I'm like, "No, overwhelmed. Okay." But I mean, you know, however you would react to that is okay. It's okay. But anyway, this one is like a rip. It's not like Velcro, but I kind of like it better than Velcro, even though Velcro is really fun to play with. I like it better than Velcro because Velcro wears out really easy, and this will not because it's kind of more like there's like kind of buttons in there, so it's like little snaps that go back. You can rip it out like Velcro. It feels like Velcro when you rip it out, but it goes back in like little buttons, so it'll never wear out. And I like that. It's so fun to play with. Okay, and then there's the clippy and the click. And then last but not least, I didn't get all of the series because I got really close. But I got that one that was a double that I gave to Avea. I should have bought more, but I didn't have enough money to buy more at the time. So, and I haven't bought any more yet, but I'm going to buy more eventually. So I can try to get the rest of the series. I want them. But anyway, so there's this one. I love the teal color of that. Isn't that pretty? If any of you guys are curious, I know Lindsay and Sam know. But purple is my favorite color, and blue and green kind of tie for second. So when you make things that are teal, you might as well be making my second favorite color because it's mixing blue and green together, and it's prettier than both of them both of them separated. So I mean, yeah. So anyway, so I like teal. It's pretty. Not so much orange. I don't know why I don't like orange, but I don't. What can you do? I'll wear it. But anyway, so this one's like, it's really, I mean, you're supposed to use that, but I have tiny fingers and tiny hands, so it's hard for me to grip that way. It's easier for me to grip this way. And it sends a bit of a vibration through your hands when it goes over each thing. So you get that sensory from that. it feels really cool. And the sound of it is very, very cool. So there's that. And then the clicky and the clip. Awesome. Okay. Obviously, if I didn't want any of these, I would have given them to Avea. Because that's what I do with the ones I don't want. With the toys I don't want, I give them to Avea. And she hasn't had any complaints yet. I figure if there's anything she doesn't want, she'll let me know. Or she'll tell Mom, and Mom will let me know. And then I can just put them in the unwanted Fidget's box and take it to Sam's house and shoot it for more videos. Now, some of these I bought from Mrs. Bench, and some of these I bought from Walmart. Again, the pens on the ends of these I actually got from Amazon. They're the same pens I just showed you, the maze pens, but not everybody has issues with chewing. I always kind of have. I used to have like a nail chewing habit when I was in elementary and junior high, and the only reason I managed to get out of it in high school was I so badly wanted to have long nails, and now I do. They're so pretty. I don't paint them though, because me and nail polish don't get along. It ends up everywhere, and then it looks like somebody painted my nails with their feet. And people are like, who did your nails? They look so horrible. And I'm like, thanks. That was me. And I've been doing my nails for years, and I never got any better at it. Another bad thing about nail polish for me is my nails are so greasy, and there's nothing I can really do about it, but they're so greasy that, and it's nothing I do to them. It's just I have very oily hands, and very oily hair. So, I'm just very oily. So, like, when I put nail polish on, it's already trying to come off by the end of the day. No matter what I do. If I don't do anything, it'll still be, it'll at least be chipping off. If I wash dishes, several of them will, several pieces of the nail polish will have slipped off, like a full nail worth slipped off in the dish water, like it had been painted on lard or something. Oh, just like shedding my snake skin into the dishwater with this nail polish. But yeah, so it's completely and utterly useless for me to wear nail polish because it doesn't do anything for me. It just comes right off, and it looks like a toddler did it anyway when I do it, so I just don't bother. I mean, I like nail polish, it's pretty, but it doesn't do anything for my nails. But anyway, moving on to the actual subject we were on. They got me to my nails. But anyway, I used to have this really bad problem with chewing. And I still do. When I don't have anything to chew on, I actually will chew on my lips and my inside of my cheeks and stuff. And it's weird. But, and damaging to your mouth, actually. But what can you do? So, and I didn't realize until recently, that, you know, it's a thing with adults. That some adults with ADHD have, like, chewing disorders like that. That they need something to chew on, like little chew toys for people, or chew toys for adults. Because, you know, cats and dogs and babies do chew toys. Apparently adults do too. So, so these two, I have a third one that's purple, but I don't have a pen for it yet. Again, I need to buy more of the colors. So, but yeah, I have a purple one of these. But these three, the set of these I got from Mrs. Bench. There's a purple one and a pink one and a blue one, and I put them on the pens. So it's a rattle and a chew toy. I guess it's a really good thing I didn't bring these to Christmas, or my mom would have stolen them from Malachi, the new baby in the family. My stepsister had a baby, and she's staying with my parents, and they're helping her take care of it. But yeah, chew toy and a rattle in one. Guess it's a good thing I didn't bring them. Mom would have thought they were baby toys. But anyway, I do say that a lot. I know, and I know it gets annoying. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I get nervous. But these are a little bit more rough, more stiff, I mean, to chew on. So if you're in the mood for chewing on something stiff, it's I noticed some people with chewing, they have to have like a certain texture. Like some people need them to be harder. Some people need the things to be softer. With me, I noticed it needs to be like a mood. Like if I'm in a mood to chew on something a little bit more sturdy, then these are perfect. But if I'm in the mood to chew on something a little bit softer, these work really well. Oops, now I'm throwing them down there. Everything's trying to run away from me today. So these I bought from Walmart. These actually are made for babies. However, they look kind of like pens because they're like sticks. And, you know, they don't look like baby toys to me, you know. And I think they're kind of cool. You know, and they work. They do the job. And they have two sides. I'll show you on the light purple one. I think it's supposed to be pink, but it looks more like light purple to me. So, and in my camera, it looks like purple too. So this side right here has like big like dots on it to make, chewing a little bit more rough, but it's super soft silicone. So keep that in mind too. And then on this side, I haven't tried to drink anything with these yet. They do have a hole in it, so it is kind of like a straw, but I haven't tried to drink anything out of it yet. Don't give me ideas. But anyway, and this side has like little dots on it for like a lighter texture. And then, super squishy. And I mean, it did come with a brush, because obviously while you're chewing on it, you're going to get spit down there. And if you don't wash it, that's gross. So it did come with a brush to clean it. So, those little straw brush. That did not look right. That's not what I was trying to do. Get your minds out of the gutter, you guys. Come on. Think whatever you want. I mean, if you think it's funny, I think it's funny too. But still, that's not what I was trying to do. It looked inappropriate, and this is not what I was trying to do, though. But you know what I mean. The brushes that go in straws. In straws. To clean them. Okay. Oh man. But they come in all kinds of different colors. This was like a pack of them. You can get them separately. But I was like, why would I want to get one for the same price of getting a whole bunch of them? And they're all different colors. Wouldn't I just rather just get a whole bunch of them in different colors? So like I have more? Makes more sense to me. But so we got the light purple, We got the dark purple. We got blue, light blue. We got orange, and we got green over here. Let's put them in order of my favorite colors. Just for the fun of it. I don't know. Where do we put the green and the blue? Do they fight over it? They're fighting over it. But I want it. I want it. I want the second spot. I want it. I want it. I want it. You can't have it. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. And I'll win. Okay. Okay. Just because my eyes are blue. I do love green, though. Green is a great color because nature's green. Well, lots of nature is green. Not all nature is green, but you know what I mean. But I love that shade, too. That's a beautiful shade of green. Oh, that's pretty. But anyway, last but not least, I don't have a whole lot of these fidget toys yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't have very much money to work with. I'm trying to pay my bills. Bills got to come first. But once I have enough subs, then the channel will basically be paying for itself. So I'll be able to buy all the fidget toys I need to do the videos. And then every time I get paid for the videos, you know, that'll just go back into fidget toys for the videos. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Is you bust your ass for several years doing it. You better really like what you're doing if you're doing YouTube videos, because you bust your ass for years and don't end up getting anywhere for a very long time, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, after several years doing it, all of a sudden you start getting more subs and more views. And then after a little while, you start getting enough subs to actually get paid. And then after that, what happens is everything you get paid goes right back into the channel. So, like, don't do it if you're trying to make a big buck off of it and trying to become rich. Hi, Guinevere. Guinevere wants to say hi. Say hi, Guinevere. I had to cut the bubbles out of her poppet collar because Simba ate them. So, but it still looks cute on her. It still looks cute. And this is Guinevere. Isn't she pretty and sweet? Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a snuggly girl. She likes to roll around in my lap. Don't you, Bubs? Your tail is dirty. It's gross. Oh, no. Yeah, off my camera. Off my camera. Off my camera. Don't climb on my camera, babe. Please. How'd you get food on your butt? Get down. You can be over here, but I don't want you on my camera. Okay? Okay. Well, I tried. Tried to make you happy. You didn't want it. Okay. So, and then, last but not least, yeah, so, yeah, you if you're trying to get rich off of YouTube, it's pretty much not going to happen, because Sam's been doing it for a long time, and he's got a lot of subs and a lot of views, and he's still, everything that he does on his channel, every penny that he gets from his channel goes right back into it. So you're not going to get rich off of doing it. So if you're doing it as a hobby. And if you get paid for doing it, you're just putting it right back in to keep making more videos. Hey, what do you... Stop it. Stop it. Okay? You can say hi, but you can't walk on my camera. You know that. But anyway, yeah. So, thank God I really like fidget toys and shopping. I'm gonna do it anyway, whether I'm doing videos for it or not. So, stop it. I mean, when I have the money to anyway. I love shopping. I just don't have the funds to do it all the time, unfortunately. But if I did, I'd shop all the time and buy fidget toys all the time. But yeah, at least I know that what I'm doing is something that I enjoy enough for it to be a hobby that I'm dedicated to sticking to. I'm not I'm never going to make enough money at it for it to be more than just a hobby, but at least make enough money to where I can put more money into the channel, put more videos into it, more fidget toy videos, more haul videos. I want to at least just put more into it. So, I mean, at some point we'll get there. At some point. But at least I know I love it enough that to me it's not about getting paid. It's about being able to have enough money to keep making the videos. So, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just broke. Anyway, so this is the last item I have for you guys. Until I get more. I don't know when that's going to be, but at some point I will get more office fidgets. But obviously you guys know what this is. It's a little paper pad, but the front cover is a Pop-It. I like it. It's great. And it's blue. I want to get one that has a unicorn on it. I'm working on that. I'm working on a few things. I have a whole bunch of fidgets and a whole bunch of fidget bundles and slime and whatnot, all saved into wish lists on many, many, many different shopping sites. So it's not like I don't have things I want to buy for the channel. It's just coming up with the money to afford to buy it. I mean, there's so much fidgets and slime that I have saved that I don't know if I'll ever be able to buy them all in my lifetime. But this is where the 1,000 subs comes in, where if I somehow get that many subs at some point someday, that I can actually start affording to spend the money on the channel and keep it going, make more videos for you guys, and have more to work with for you guys. But anyway, that's what I got for you today. These are my office, my home office fidgets, my notebook, Pop-It, my chew toys, my little chew toy pens, my Sensory FX pens, my magnetic bendy spinny pen. This was actually quite expensive. It was worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. My Pop-It pens. And last but not least, my awesome rattle-like maze pens. I hope you liked the video, and please like, share, and subscribe, and shoot me some comments in the some questions or comments or whatever in the comments down below, and have a beautiful day or night or whatever time it is over there for you guys when you are watching this. And thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. I'm not sure. Give me your guys' opinions in the comments. I'm thinking of maybe putting my cat flags behind me on the wall behind me, but I don't know how that'll work, because as you can tell, the wall is kind of part of the wall is my roof behind me. So yeah, I live upstairs, so my living room, and which is also my bedroom, it's the walls are slanted, so because that's the roof. I know, Gwen, you want to help. You're a good helper. But anyway, let me know what you think, if I should attempt to put them up and just kind of like, once it gets to the crease between the wall and the ceiling, just kind of like nail it down. I don't know. Sam said that I needed a background, and I don't think he understands that you can't just hang something right there, because it wouldn't be a background, it would be a curtain. It'd be in my face while I'm sleeping. Like on my face while I'm sleeping. If I didn't nail it like all the way down. But um but yeah, I mean, I get his point. My walls are really bad, and they are kind of plain, and I'm sure you guys would love to have a nice background behind me. I would too, but it seems like a lot of work doing it to that kind of wall. Because you'd have to put nails all the way down just to make it so it doesn't like go from the top and just hang over my face all night. But anyway, give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think, if I should do it or not. Just, let me know in the comments. And have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.